Hey everybody, it's Captain Kyle and I'm here with an oversized knockoff version of Siege Optimus Prime. Yes, he is very large, ooh, and very cool. And he comes with this huge axe. And I am gonna go through this guy bit by bit. And while he is a knockoff, there are some differences in how he actually transforms and where some of the pieces go. And actually these are enhancements, which is kind of nice. But we're gonna go through them bit by bit and see if maybe this is something you'd like to get for your collection. Be right back. So I have a ton of Optimus Primes, but they aren't all this size and it's not quite the size of a masterpiece, maybe the MP10 original, but he is a large size version of Optimus. And he's very neat. The only quibble I have is he did not come with a gun. He only came with the axe, which is very much similar to the axe that comes with the regular Siege Optimus. And I suppose, I mean, he can also use it as a shield right there on his arms. Woohoo! And if you really want to be imaginative, you could say that's kind of a gun. But as I said, he is big. This is the original Siege Optimus, and you can see he is huge compared to him. Now, the original Siege Optimus is just a trifle shy of 7 inches. This one is a bit over 9 inches tall. And width-wise, obviously, proportionally, he is bigger. So 6 3/4 inches versus, 9+ inches. That makes a difference. This guy is pretty heavy. He does have, I think, some die-cast parts. This guy doesn't. This isn't necessarily a versus review, but I did want to show you some of the differences. Now, here he is in robot mode, and he's got all the same posability as the original. Full Jean-Claude Van Damme. The legs can move forward, not quite all the way because of his transformation, but can go pretty far back. Got nice bend at the knee. It also swivels at the knee. Swivel, swivel, swivel. So he can do all kinds of dance steps. He does have ankle rockers, so you can put him in a nice wide stance. He does twist like we did last summer. So that is nice. He does also, with his arms, he has the same joint that allows his smokestack to point away in case he wants to move his arm out like that. If he's staying alive, staying alive. Nice ratcheting sound. It goes all the way around. Pivots the upper arm. The fists twist. Obviously bends at the elbow. And his head turns. If you open up his chest, just like the Siege version, he does not have anything in there. I only had a heart. But there are some changes. Now, first of all, I'm gonna bring back out Siege Optimus. Put your weapons over there. I don't think we'll have a trouble telling the difference. So you can see on the forearms of Optimus, the original Siege, there's a couple things. One, he's got his headlights there, which is kind of neat. He can flip it around and he's got a flashlight. For our viewers across the pond, flashlight is what we call a torch in the US. Yes, and that was a bad English accent, of course. So this one has his headlights on his back, and so the transformation is slightly different in regards to those. Also, you'll notice on the original, he's got these plates, and he's got these same plates too, but it's got a little joint here, so you could have it the same way, but it also allows you to swing it back and it's more streamlined. So that's a kind of neat enhancement to this guy. Definitely liking it. Otherwise, they are virtually identical. They both have the smokestacks that go up on the sides. Differences on the back though. This is a flat plate. Actually these pieces bend in. You can have it as a flat plate, but they bend in. And because they kind of look like, well, they're the top of the cab, but this could almost be like a jetpack. So, I mean, this could also be a jetpack if you wanted it to, but this just looks a little cooler the way it's bent in like that. Otherwise, the legs look pretty much the same in the back. And yeah, it's a great version of Siege Prime. Can't go wrong. All right, let's check out the cab mode. It transforms pretty much the same way. though the headlights are a little bit different. So there's the Oversized Knockoff in vehicle mode. This is the Siege. Again, as you can see, much larger, big surprise. Length of this guy, about 8.5 inches. This guy is 6. Width of 2 inches, width of about 3. So, rolling wise, rolls fine. Let's compare Optimus. I think they're probably equal in rolling. This one feels like it's a little bit easier to roll, but that could just be my imagination. But overall, this is a very cool version of this toy. Few enhancements. The transformation, I think, is slightly easier on this guy because this guy has the headlights on his back, which is cool. Just makes it a little more tricky to transform, but still quite doable and very similar how this guy goes. But if you do like the larger oversized Siege toys, well, I'll be doing a few more. But this is a great Optimus, and if you don't have him, you might want to get him if you're an Optimus fan. Now this guy is the AOYI version of Siege Prime, and he cost me $24.65 plus tax, free shipping. It's like $26.28 for a toy that's, well, I'm pretty sure this was a little bit more than 25 bucks. Doesn't come with a trailer, doesn't come with a gun, but for the size of it and the feel, he definitely has metal. Definitely heavier piece, not just because of the size. A very cool version of Optimus. He will go in a place of pride in my Optimus Prime case. Once I reorganize it so I can fit more Optimus Primes, there's just so many. But if you would like to get this guy, I have put a link in the description so you can pick one up. There's also oversized versions of Sideswipe, who I already reviewed, and Hound and Red Alert, which I will be reviewing very soon. I just felt this guy was deserving of his own video. But while you're mulling over if you want to get enhanced in your size of your Optimus Prime, you can check out this video over here where we check out the 9913 Optimus Prime, which is very similar to the IDW. And of course you can like, share, and please let me know what you think of this guy in the comments. Super thanks would be great. We'll see you next time. As always, have fun and good hunting.